Good afternoon, and welcome to our Construction Management and Risk Management series, Creating a Risk Management Plan. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create a risk management plan, or the steps you're going to go through using a specific software tool. The RiskMP software specifically, and much software that is available, leads the user through Project Management Institute, PMI, and a construction association best practices for identifying and analyzing risk. Where do we start? Where do we look for risk? The project plan is first and foremost the most important place to look for risk. It's a summary of information about the contract documents, geotech reports, surveys, drawings, etc., and often contains quite a bit of team information. We are going to base our risk management plan on the project plan. This software will also allow you to review your historical information. The software leads you through the risk identification process. Once you've uploaded your project plan, you can view all the sources of uncertainties. Review the project plan line by line. Identify any uncertainties with perhaps the task itself, the amount of time required to complete the task, the dates, and also the resources, the subcontractors, GC, the client, the architect, consultants, and of course the internal workforce, equipment availability. All that should be visible in the resource section of the project plan. As you peruse this document, you check off the different items that you believe contain some uncertainty. The next step is to put them in a communicatable form. As long as a risk can be expressed in a risk statement format, you have the basic identification of that risk, the event, the impact, and the date. Along with these three items, we should include likelihood. The wizard will take you through the risk identification process, ensuring that you have that, and that your risk statement is in a clear and structured format. The software leads you through the quantification process. The results are viewable in a tabular format for easy comparison and verification. Are your assessments reasonable, and in a comparative context, do they still make sense? The executive summary provides you with an overview of the complete project. For example, the maximum exposure and the mitigation costs and the expected cost of the project should be something that is considered when you are developing your contingency reserves. The executive summary has a number of visual tools available for you. One is the risk calendar, which shows you when the risks will be occurring and what sections of the project are most significant for that. Days delay versus time is a graphic showing, as you go through the project, the actual number of delays that you'll be incurring at any given time. There is a myriad of other reports available to you as you need them. The software also provides you with a place to record all the other information that you may require, including such things as reference numbers if this is a large and complex project, the stage of resolution that you are at, various categorizations. Is this impacting scope, schedule, manpower requirements, etc.? All of this information can be recorded alongside the risk in the tabular format. Much of the analysis is done automatically once we've completed entering the risks, simply because we are using the software. After entering the likelihood and impact numbers, the expected values are all calculated for you, and the risks are prioritized. The information is presented in a variety of formats, so the message is communicated. When will this risk happen? How much will it cost? And how long will it take to resolve? The next step in the process is creating the mitigation plan for each significant risk. The software guides you through the discussion of various strategies for dealing with the risk and facilitates the development of a complete description and costing of each strategy. Comparison of these strategies will assist in the selection process. One of the major benefits of risk management planning is the lessons learned process. Management by data. the use of the information garnered on one project can be transferred to the development of the next through the lessons learned process. And the software will guide you through it, helping you to identify the causes of various events, recording whether they occurred or not, and creating a repository for you for future projects. So there's no need to repeat the same issues over and over again. Issues in projects occur over and over again. The software itself prompts you to fill in the final information for the lessons learned process, including whether the risk occurred and if we can describe the cause and whether our mitigation plans were successful or not. The records are kept for posterity for the next project and form a basis of historical information for your future project risk management plans. Over the course of a very few projects, the issues that the company faces on an ongoing basis are clear. The information is the foundation for improving your business practices. And of course, the main benefit of using software, it is ultimately updatable and shareable. And you can share selectively various aspects of the risk management plan, the whole information or parts of the information, depending on who is interested and responsible for what portion of the project. Software is updatable in real time and shareable in real time. In summary, using software will help you develop a good risk management plan, help you identify the risks, analyze them, and provide you with a good communication tool, a good platform to communicate those risks to all your team members. Thank you so much for listening to this particular session of construction management and risk management. I look forward to our next session where we'll be discussing developing response plans and some industry-wide best practices.